you should be able to survive on £50, although you make £100. All right, I'm just gonna, are you hearing this? Okay. This means people damn. Okay. Let us not spend all the money we make. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to be talking about how you allocate your income. Thinking about spending, saving and sharing. Stay tuned. So I'm Dimitri and this channel is about faith, fun and finance. So if you're interested in one or all three, then continue watching and also consider subscribing, press the notification bell, watch more videos. You know what to do. You know what to do. Okay, focus. All right. So as I said, right, this video, we're going to be talking about your allocation of your income. Now, I've spoken about a budget and you can actually have a more detailed video talking about how I break down my budget and the areas that I budget for. But in a nutshell, we're going to be thinking about three main areas. How much do you spend? How much should you save? And how much should you share? This video is going to be jam-packed, so please listen carefully. The three areas we're going to be addressing is living below your means, thinking about a rainy day, and talking about being a blessing. So let's just think about if you had £100, all right? You had £100 a week. Okay, the literature suggests that you should be spending 50%, saving 30%, and sharing 20%. What does that mean? That means that they recommend that you should be living below your means by 50% below your means. So actually, you should be able to survive on £50, although you make £100. All right, I'm just gonna, are you hearing this? Okay, this means people damn. Okay, let us not spend all the money we make. That is not how we do things. And I might be talking to you guys about that. Yeah, Dimitri, I know this, okay? I know. Okay, if you know, then share this video with someone who doesn't know. But if you're earning £100, if you're earning £2,000, your expenses should be no more than £1,000 a month, if you can. And I know obviously everything's different for different people, but just be mindful, like, can I get to a point where I earn X amount, but my spending is half of that amount that I make? The next point is the saving aspect. So in the same vein, if you are spending all the money you make, my baby girl, baby boy, what happens if it's a rainy day? What happens if it's a stormy day? I mean, hello, snowy day. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be thinking about putting money to a side where you can be in a better position should an emergency happen. You know, when we think, you know, lockdown lifted, okay? When we think about the likes of coronavirus, one of the things that really had me thinking about is that having a £1,000 emergency fund is just not enough. And I can understand why people say that you need to be working towards having a 3 to 6 months emergency fund. And there are even individuals who have a 12-month emergency fund. What does that mean? That means that they have saved what they would normally spend, the amount that they would need to have 12 months without getting paid. So looking at your expenses, for example, if my living at cost is £1,000, they've saved £12,000. That's purely for an emergency. If they were to lose their job or if something happened, you don't just get 12 grand in your account just like that. You don't just get 20 grand in your account just like that. You have to save towards it. And so you need to be trying to ensure that every month you are saving. And really, it's easier for some people to save than others. But even if you are a spender, listen, baby girl, baby boy, get your saving up. Even if you say, you know what, I'm going to save £2.50 more. I mean, I'm from London, as you guys can tell, okay? But whatever your currency is, I'm going to save 50 CDs. I'm going to save 40 EC. This is East Caribbean dollars. You know, I'm a St. Nation girl. Hey, okay, focus. You need to try to up your savings. And the more you up your savings, okay, then you'll see the money accumulating and it should feel quite good. Like, you know, at the beginning of 2021, you're saying I had £1,000 saved up or I had 1,000 EC saved up. And now you can say, you know what, I've got 1,500 EC saved up. It doesn't seem a lot, but year on year, by the grace of God, as we are blessed with more life, your savings should be able to increase. And I mean, I'm talking about this in terms of an emergency fund, but there's obviously other things, you know, buying a house, buying a car, getting married, having children, you know, going on holiday. I mean, all of that requires you to save some kind of money. So your savings can be in different pots. The third thing is to share. Okay, now remember, they recommend 50, 30, 20. So 20% of your salary should be going into being a blessing onto others. Now, I've spoken about this in my last video in a little bit more detail. So I'm going to link it above and put it in the description box below. But you know, 20% should be in terms of sharing. Now, guys, I'm gonna put my hand up, okay? I have money set out to share. and to bless other people. But I think that amount should really increase, and I think that's something I'm going to do. And I'm not saying it has to be by a massive amount, but just a little bit more, and then a little bit and a little bit and a little bit. 20% they suggest should be sharing, and that could be in terms of, gifts, blessing your parents, thinking about your friends, whoever's in need, being able to have money allocated in your budget that is about helping somebody else and not just yourself. And that's a great thing. We don't want to just be all about me, and we live in a very all about me culture. But let's try to change the narrative. Let's be individuals who aren't just being very materialistic. Oh, spray that money. Hey. Let's be the young people, the next generation. I think I can still consider myself the next generation that are very wise with our finances. And really, that calls about being a good steward of your money. All right. And I'm going to actually link my playlist called SimpliFinance, where I talk about other financial principles to help you guys on this journey. But I just wanted to come and let you know, are you saving? Are you spending all your money? Are you sharing some of your money? What to do? Feel free to let me know in the comment section, or how you guys are allocating your funds. And by God's grace, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.